welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to read the chapter Physical Quantities and Measurements. Chapter number 2 of Physics. Learning Outcomes. Now what we will learn in this chapter area in proper units with proper symbols. Measure length of objects using a ruler and a measuring tape. Measure mass of an object using beam balance and an electronic balance. Measure time using a clock, a watch and a stopwatch. Relate temperature of an object with its hotness or coldness. Measure temperature of a person using a clinical thermometer. Measure temperature of an object using a laboratory thermometer. Measure area of a regular object using a graph paper. Convert a physical quantity from one unit into other related units. So today we are going to read this much. Not fully we are going to read today. We'll make the videos in parts so that the videos will be short and you will be able to understand nicely. Now, this chapter unit 1 is measurement of length. So I will sometimes write also important things over here. Unit 1. Okay. Importance of measurement in everyday life. Very often people make guesses. We can guess how far Delhi is from Bengaluru or how warm a room is. If we think carefully about our guess and use our knowledge and common sense, we are making an estimate. Estimates are often very useful, but they are not exact and can sometimes be very wrong. Sometimes our sense can mislead us. So I am understanding with this para that often we make guesses like how far is from Delhi to Bengaluru. Okay, like this is Delhi. This is Delhi and this is Bengaluru. Now can you tell me the exact distance between them? Exact distance? No. You will only make guesses. You cannot say the exact distance between Delhi and Bengaluru. So only people make guesses that how far is Delhi from Bengaluru or how warm a room is. So when we think carefully about our guesses and use our common sense and knowledge, we make estimate. Now estimates are useful. Now what are estimates? Estimates are useful. They are useful, but they are not exact and can sometimes be wrong. Are useful, but not exact, and sometimes can be wrong. Okay? Sometimes our senses can mislead us. Sometimes our senses can also be wrong. Most of the measurements we make in physics need to be fairly accurate. So, what the measurements we do in physics, they should be fairly accurate, means they should be exact. In this chapter, we shall study some of the basic tools and know how they are employed to have a basic or fundamental measurements. Let us first of all decide what are basic measurements. Now we are going to do some basic measurements. Now, example 1. We'll do the example and then we'll learn about that. Now, imagine you take a piece of cloth to a tailor for making a shirt. Now we have to imagine that we are taking a piece of cloth to the tailor for making shirt. What will the tailor do? He will first measure the length of the cloth and with measuring tape. Then he will take measurements of your body. After noting all this, he will cut the cloth. Now thus we say this length. Okay? So our first basic unit is length. Now what is a length? Length is a basic unit. Now measuring tape. Measuring tape is a tool. Employed to measure length. Now what is a length? A length is a basic unit and measuring tape is the tool employed to measure length. Now I am going to show you the measuring tape, how it looks. See friends, the measuring tape looks like this. It is very big. See, it will take many times to open only. See, very much big. I'm showing you. So like this, you have gone to the tailor, I think. So the tailor has been measuring your size to make your cloth. Now let's keep it and let's start moving on. Now let's go to next page. Second, example 2. Imagine you are going to a school picnic at 10 a.m. We have to imagine that we are going to a school picnic at 7 a.m. Tomorrow, what will you do? Now tomorrow what we will do? You will set your alarm at 5 a.m. at night. Then you will get up in the morning and clean your teeth. Take bath and get ready by 6 a.m. You will leave for your school at foot, as you know that it is an hour's walk. Now what are you measuring all along? You are measuring time. What you are measuring? You are measuring time. Now what is a time? Now second basic unit is time. Now time, basic unit, clock is the tool to employ time. Now, I am going to show you a watch that shows the time. See, this is a watch and this watch shows the correct time. So, this is the measurement of time. Now, let's move on to next. Imagine you have to buy vegetables from the market. You just cannot estimate whether mass of vegetable required by you is 1 kg or 2 kg unless the shopkeeper weighs it by a balance. Now over here you can see that this is a balance. So if you have gone to buy vegetables, you have seen that the shopkeeper keeps a balance like this and they put here the balanced stone like it comes, and the vegetables over here 1 kg. If this is a 1 kg vegetable, the 1 kg stone wood over here will be kept, and over here the vegetables will kept. So if both are in the same line, that will be known as 1 kg. If there is 2 kg, that will be known as 2 kg. So like this we know that the mass is the same. Now, what is a mass? Mass. Now again we know that mass is a basic unit. Balance is the tool employed mass. Now this balance is a tool that employ mass. Now I don't have a balance, so I am going to show you a weighting machine. So this is a weighting machine in which you check your weight and you get the accurate weight in which you are. Now let's move on to next. Now example 4. Imagine you are running fever. The doctor cannot tell your temperature by merely putting his hand on your forehead. What will the doctor do? He will use a thermometer to record your temperature. In this case, temperature is a basic unit and thermometer is a tool employed to find temperature. Now I will understand this example that you have fever, and the doctor cannot tell the temperature of your fever by touching your forehead with his hand. He had to use a machine that is known as thermometer so that he can record your temperature. Now the last basic unit is temperature. Now temperature, we know it is a basic unit. Thermometer, thermometer is the tool employed. So, now what is the temperature? Temperature is a basic unit and thermometer is the tool employed. I know that many of you have thermometer in the house, so I am going to show the thermometer. So this is the thermometer. I think that everybody have this thermometer and they check their fever temperature by this, using this. So this is a thermometer. So bye friends, see you in my next video, and don't forget to see my description. I will be putting a link. You have to click on that link, so you will get 2 PDFs. One PDF will be my copy work which I did today, and the second PDF will be of the book work which we did today. So if you don't have the book, you can learn and study from there. And the first which I wrote, I am showing you, which I wrote for today, see, which I studied you in a short form, so you can also keep it so that you can learn nicely. Bye friends, see you in the next video and see my description fast.